As you saw them come closer, you realize you need to go quickly before they come to you closer, but you realize it's too late. So the car stopped and the tomboys took me out of the car, and then they were waiting for Mugman to come and save me. As the tomboys waited, and they don't like waiting, they wanted the money, so to get Mugman's attention, they cut your hand and you let a painful scream for him to hear your hand. Started to bleed, you cried, "Help!" Weeping, "Help!"
Mugman POV. As I creeped around the corner, I saw Magicat standing on a cliff, so I started my finger gun and started running towards her, and they attacked me with the old-fashioned fist fight. One of the tomboys hit me right in the face and almost chipped half my head, and one of the tomboys said,
"If you don't have the money, find them. Put her down."
The leader cat said, but he knew what to do. They looked at each other with a smiling evil grin and threw her off the cliff, so I started fighting with the finger guns and started running towards them and hit them, so they dove off. As I saw Magicat still falling and she went in the water, she was struggling to swim, so I jumped into my airplane and it did not work. Cuphead, you don't! He has to fix my plane, oh ship, so I started to run towards the edge of the cliff and I started falling too.
Magicat POV. As I fell down, I suddenly hit the water, and I thought of my whole life, and this how it is going to end. This my life? Pain, life, and death. Always fighting. It is probably better if I die than live a life that is always trying to kill me. Then I stopped breathing.
Mugman POV. I saw Magicat drowning in the water, as he should be, and I was trying my best to get her. Then I saw Cuphead flying his plane, calmly flying. Then he saw me, he was flying closer towards me and said,
"Hey, you need help, bro?"
"Yes, get me down there, please."
Okay, hop on.
Cuphead yelled as I hopped on the second seat. He flied me down towards Magicat. I dived in to grab her and hit the water and almost chipped my head. So I grabbed her with Cuphead's plane, went home to me and my bro's home, and we took her home. Well, to me and my bro's home, we hear her breathe, we placed her down on my bed, I sat on my bed. Cuphead went to go make lunch, Elder Kettle came back.
Why is the floor wet?
Elder Kettle said so, I said it's a long story.
Magicat POV. As I woke up with pain, I saw I had so many bandages on my arms. Oh, I remember. The fight. Wait, am I dead? As I walked downstairs wobbly, they saw me. All of them, Elder Kettle, Mugman, and Cuphead. Hey, guys, said weaker by the second, then I fainted.
Cuphead and Mugman point of view.
Mugman POV.
As we saw her fall, she fell down
cold. Mugman. I grabbed her quick before she fell to the ground, and I took her to the bed and kissed her face.
As I saw him hiss her, I was red like a tomato. As he came out of the room, he saw me red as a tomato.
Cuphead, were you watching me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But why are you red?
Oh, for Juno's sake. Okay, I was watching you. Alright.
Okay.
Elder Kettle POV. Well, we're arguing about nonsense again. Well, I better stop this.
Well, fine.
Fine!
Elder Kettle POV. Well, that's over.
Well. Looks like we found them, boys.
Bye! Get to Magicat before it's too late!
Cuphead and Mugman point of view.
POV.
As we pulled out our finger guns, we waited for them to come. They came.
As I run up the stairs, I saw wonderful Magicat sleeping on my bed. That rascal. She has her own bed. Anyway, back to the fight. Or the meeting with Cuphead and Elder Kettle and the tomboys.
Cuphead, go to Magic Cat now!
No, I'm going to help, okay?
Okay.
Where's Magic Cat?
Nowhere.
Back to Mugman.
Magic at POV.
Magic Cat, wake up!
All I hear from him, then I wake up, he tells me what's happening, and to make matters worse, I'm still injured. So there was the window in our room, so Mugman picked me up from the bed and just jumped through the window and landed on the ground with me in his arms. He started running towards Cagney and Hildeberg.
Mugman POV. As I was running towards Hilda and Cagney, I yelled, Cagney, help me! Hilda, help me! They're after Magic Cat. Please help. She's still injured. Sad face. Okay, so Hildeberg put her on a cloud to sit on so she doesn't get caught by the tomboys, and they came out. They saw her up in the clouds sitting calmly with Hilda. Talk about what happened, then I saw them. The tomboys, this is fun. Fighting you everywhere, every time. Pain, pain, and more pain that we all get around here.
Tomboy's point of view. Well, that was a nice speech. Now where's Magic Cat?
No, where in your reach, you pussycat.
Don't ever call me Pussycat. Get him! As we ran towards the mug, I punched his face and half of it was cracked. Ha ha ha! We got you now.
Magic Cat POV.
As I saw Mugman getting hurt again. Sorry, I have to. As I said to Hilda, she was confused at first. Then I jumped and landed on the tomboys, and I sprained my arm. Oh crap! So we started to run away from them, but I tripped on a broken branch and sprained my leg. Oh great! What's next? Then Cagney was going to help, so he grabbed me and Mugman and lifted us away from the tomboys. And he was on his third stage and started fighting him. But the tomboys know what to do. He grabbed the weed killer and started spraying him, and our best friend was killed. Why? Well, I should die if I cannot stop this war. So I grabbed and glass shard and stabbed my chest and fell to the ground. Well, at least I get to see my friends.
Mugman POV.
As I was halfway out of the house, then I saw Magic Cat lying on the ground bleeding from her chest, cut open. So I started running towards her, weakened by the tomboys, but they saw Magic Cat bleeding on the ground and suddenly picked her up and said,
Ha! You don't need her anymore.
and walked away from me. No, don't touch her! I cried.
Magic Cat POV.
As I was picked up from the ground, I saw it was the tomboys who helped me and took me to the hospital emoji, to fix my injuries and cuts and actually started helping me. Then Mugman came in and the tomboys told them that he did it to me, all the cuts and bruises and injuries, and I yelled, "No, he did not do it, they did!" So the tomboys started running away and left the building. Then Mugman fell to the ground, cracking his head open, and his soul comes out, and in a ghostly manner he said,
Call Cuphead now.
Cuphead, come in here. He's dying.
What?
Cuphead, parry him now.
Okay.
Then he parried him. He was back to his half-broken self. Then he said
Hey, Magic Cat.
As I gasped in happiness, he was alive, so you gave him a big bear hug. Let's go home. But little did you know, they were watching. Wow, a plot twist, yeah, and you think we stop here? No, we keep going. Never give up on this story.
Mugman POV. As I woke up in my room, I saw Magic Cat standing there saying,
Hey Mugs, you okay?
So I said, yeah, I'm fine, you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, I sighed. Well, what about lunch? She looked at me confused.
But it's nighttime.
What? I gasped and looked out, and I saw Hildeberg and Goopy Legrand talking in the night. Then I saw Magic Cat standing there looking at me and said,
Hey, let's have some supper, okay?
So I said yes, that would be nice.
Magic at POV. As I downstairs, I saw Cuphead and Elder Kettle looking at me, and Cuphead said,
So what? What was happening up there,
Cuphead said,
Cuphead, stop that. Sorry, Missy Cuphead. Here is not okay today. Right, Cuphead?
Then he saw Cuphead dousing off the world until Elder Kettle started yelling out.
Cuphead, get out of dreamland!
Then he got up and he said, as he jumped up and got scared.
I'm going to see Mugman, Kay.
As he ran, I saw him blushing like a tomato, and boy, he was heating up like a heater. Yep, I said it. Deal with it. Well, that's it for this book. The next book will be interesting, okay? Winky face.